Hello, this is a fully restored and French polished Bluthner grand piano made in 1928, 165 centimetres long, so it's a style 4A. What's unusual about this is it has lyre-shaped pedals, and we were particularly keen to French polish it because we thought the piano looks quite spectacular. So it's a French polishing done as we would normally do, 30 coats roughly of French polish finished off by antique waxing. And if we look around the casework, we can see that there's quite a beautiful grain on it, so we're very pleased with the result. There's no fading whatsoever on the piano, the colour's totally integral, and Polish is particularly keen on getting a really smooth finish, and we don't want to be too reflective so that it can show the grain. If it's too reflective, you see whatever surrounding it. So that's an antique wax finish that we apply right at the end. There's some interesting grain contrast. We're not absolutely certain what wood this is. That's the kind of thing you get on fiddleback and flame mahogany, but I don't think it's mahogany. Its colour is certainly more like walnut. It's got 88 notes and be fitted with replacement key tops. That's something we do more often these days, and in the trade it's done more often just because ivory is becoming more and more difficult to deal with. It's restored in a similar fashion to many other ones that we've done before. Plenty of videos if you want to have a look at some others. This is a new rest plank, and so the tuning pins are very tight. They're small tuning pins, and if we look underneath, we're going to see the rest plank. So let's just go and dive underneath the tuning block, and there we are. You can see a new rest plank, get it into focus, and you see it's multi-layered. That means the tuning pin grits really well, and that's in many new pianos, the same rest plank made by Delignit. There's plenty of small details that we like to put on our restorations. These half wedge dampers, the front of these is a flat one, the back of it's a half wedge. Normally go up to about here, and then they have just flat wedge, as we'll see further up, like that. Sorry, flat without wedges, sorry. And you see these wedges have gone right up to here, about note 52. So you see it at the front it's a flat wedge, but at the back it's a half wedge, and you've got perfect damping then. And you don't really need half wedges at the back here, but we do find that makes much better damping. The style 4A is 5 foot 5 inches long, and style 4 is 4 foot 11 inches long. So there's longer bass strings here, which gives you a deeper, richer bass sound. I'll compare it with a shorter one in a minute, because we have got a couple of the shorter ones in. That's the Model 4. It's a very good break point. And a rich, warm bass. So 165 centimetres, 5 foot 5. It's worth getting the extra length to get a much warmer bass. The action's been fully restored, and it's fitted with Renner hammers, shanks and rollers, so they're really the best in top quality pianos. Steinway now own Renner, and Renner used to make Steinway hammers before Steinway owned them, so they've always made Steinway hammers. Some Arbel, sometimes Steinway use Arbel, but this is fitted with Renner, and really restoration done as well as we possibly can. So the piano's been fully restored and French polished to the highest possible standards, and today I've been voicing. My colleague pitch phrased and fine-tuned it yesterday. It was at 436, because of the new strings really, it dropped slightly, and 442. We expect that to drop down to 440 in the next 6 months or so. So if you buy the piano, it'll be extremely stable. That's just hardly need tuning, these Bluthners that have been fully restored. And I'm showing you the key weighting, which is just like a new piano, so there's no reason why I shouldn't study on a piano of this age. In fact, the action's better in some respects, and the tone, I believe, is really superb on the older pianos. So let's compare the tone with the Bluthner Style 4, that's 150 centimetres, 4 foot 11. So this is the Bluthner Style 4, which is 1934, we also have in stock. So it's been restored by another firm, so all tones are always different. Hammers are the main factor. The strings are going to be similar on all Bluthners, so you can hear a different tone on this one. So that's a Bluthner Style 4A, which is 5 foot 5 inches long, and we've restored it as well as we possibly can. We're obviously trying to learn each time we do them, and done many Bluthner grands and other grands too. If you're interested in the piano, please do write to us, info@robertspianos.com. Thank you very much for listening. By the way, the touch is exquisite, and obviously that's really important for musicians, really important for me. I love a touch which you get great control, and we'll refine that as much as we possibly can.